What is going on, everyone? I'm DeFi Sean. That's Mr. Pixel, and we are back with the Tuesday edition of Lunar Dust Trending. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe button, share button, post button, repost button, whatever button you have to hit on X, on YouTube, on Twitch, Telegram, wherever you're watching it, hit that button so that everyone can watch some Lunar Dust Trending, going over the top 5 trending projects. Also, just kind of shooting the shit, hanging out. Good time. So, Mr. Pixel, how's it going?
Good, man. Good times is right. Good times ahead. Everybody getting ready. New Year's Eve tomorrow.
Yes.
Ready to kick the doors down of 2026, I feel here. So, yeah, I'm excited for it, dude. I'm really excited for everything we got going on. And another show. Who we got tuning in today? I know we're just going live right now, but anybody in the comments who we got? Who's hanging out with us on this fine evening?
New Year's Eve. See if my chat is actually working today on...
Yeah, I did a reboot right before I did anything again here, so hopefully I will not have any issues. But one of my big New Year's resolutions, I'm getting a new rig. I need a new rig, dude, so bad. So that I'm striving to get here now as soon as possible. So
Yep.
Here's my gifts and no, I'm kidding.
Fun addition too, real quick. Wednesday, tomorrow, Lunar Dust, Squid Go Joe, our partner, our friend. Come and hang out, and he's playing for $250 for Lunar Dust. And we are going to be hopping on over to that Lunar Pump chat, and no doubt he's going to be looking for you to tell him what to do. What case to pick, should he moon, should he dust, how much money is he going to win for Lunar Dust? I mean, got to tune in tomorrow. We'll all find out, but no doubt, anytime Joe's there, good episode, good contestant. It's going to be fun, no doubt.
Yep. Looking forward to having Joe back in here on the big screen. Again, and take it on the way. It's going to be fun, because we talked about him doing it for a while, so it's going to be fun when it's going to go back to the Lunar Dust community. So yeah, going to be a lot of fun. I hope he's prepped, and of course we're going to be testing out tipping and rewarding as well over there. So push there, so as many people can get on over there. We'll be doing the audience participation rounds with the question and stuff like that as well. So get on over too, and you can pick up a little bit of Solana live in chat. And we'll talk about that again a little later when we do talk about Lunar Dust. But guess what? First time. Lunar Dust is not on the chat, but we're going to talk about it anyway because we are Lunar Dust. But hey, yeah, we got Kurumi, we got Moonboy on here again, Only Rose, Fire Chicken, and Infinion we're going to be talking about today. So that is exciting. Yeah. Exciting. Anybody that is watching, of course, just to kick it off, if you want to get this bot installed, you want to be highlighted, we go live 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. That is noon PST, 2 Central, 3 Eastern time. And if you want to be highlighted, all you got to do is go to the website, lunardust.media here, and install the bot. Go up here, click Get Trending, add mod trending bot. It'll prompt and open your Telegram. You add it, give it the admin permissions, and get your community voting. And you can appear right in here in the top 5. We'll be highlighting you as long as you're in there any of those 5 days. Of course, you can do it organically and get your votes up. Of course, votes are low right now, but as we run in here and we kind of really start pushing the bot and everything we got going in the new year, you expect that to increase, competition to increase. And you can do it organically, like I said, or you can boost it. You can get a multiplier, 1.2x, 1.5x, a 2x for an hour. Really good rates as well on that, or you can get a tiered boost which will bring you into top 5, into the top 3, or straight to the number 1 spot as well. So that's part of the revenue stream that we do, but again, doesn't cost you anything. Of course, we're always watching this board to see any hidden gems, and we may extend the offer to come and appear and in the primetime episode of Lunar Dust itself and play for the $1,000 top wallet against the whales, the host with the most, DeFi Sean up there. So yeah, get the bot installed. You got nothing to lose by doing it. It doesn't cost you a dime, and we've made it very as mildly intrusive as possible. It's not spammy. We've made sure that it auto deletes, so you don't have to just walk into Telegram. It's got a string of votes on there and like nothing else going on. So we're always cognizant of that and mindful of it when we're doing it. And it was something we rectified earlier on. So like I said, doesn't intrude on your chat really. And get the votes going. You get highlighted across multiple channels here. We're live on YouTube, we're live on multiple channels there, multiple channels on X, Twitch, Telegram, and soon to be Rumble as well. So yeah, get the bot installed, everybody. Lunardust.media, and have a great time in the new year.
Yep, over 100 people watching. Chat's a little quiet. Yeah, Drew's here. Mike's here. Super Seb's here. What is that? DKS?
DKS.
Yep. Hello,
Yes.
sir. Morning
On
live.
X.
Morning. C's on X. What's going on? Yeah, everyone say hi.
Yeah, what's
Look,
up? Appreciate you
Fapcoin.
guys.
He's from Fapcoin. Gotcha.
Fap. All right.
Yep. Nice.
Drew, welcome, sir. Mike is back.
Like the
Is that
Cryptonaut.
is that the new account or is that the other account?
That's his original account, I think.
Okay. I know he meant I wasn't picking him up right. I know he wanted to get the mod stuff in here. So if you do bring in that other account, Mike, I'll give him the mod today. I don't think I was 100% correct yesterday. Hey Seb, what is up, brother? Appreciate you. What do we have? In some groups, other trending bots spamming 10 times more. Maybe you split the reminder time.
They definitely do.
Yeah, they do. And I do agree, Mike. I think we're going to up that reminder time just so, because we are taking out that spamminess. So I think we just need to pop in there, just remind people to vote. I agree. Yeah. Majority voted for the old Mike. Oh, all right. Well, so,
Yep.
DKC's from Mod, baby.
Mod, let's go. Speaking of
Mod is the all-encompassing. We bring all the projects in. We want to help everybody out. Go ahead, Sean.
One of the only projects that'll let you talk about other projects in their chat. Something that we've done with everything we built. Infinion on our blockchain. Of course, we want tokens launching on our blockchain. Lunar Pump, token launcher. We want tokens launching on that. I own Krypton Cause Investing, the marketing company. I talk about other projects. Lunar Dust. We have other projects on, like, everything around us is designed to create community and bring communities together. Something that you don't see in many projects. Other projects, you even think about another project, you get banned. You don't have to type it. You just think it and they will ban you from the Telegram. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I know it's already.
You just think it in your head. Boom. It is done. You are no longer in that Telegram. You're banned. So it's just wild. We can all succeed together. In Lunar Dust, we've already brought together some really good projects like Mod, like Kurumi, like Myco, like Fapcoin. So many good coins that have already come together. And TASHub, we bought into them. They bought into us. So, BioCrypt, so many good projects that we've already found. And we're just getting started. I mean, we're just scratching the surface on what this is going to look like, what this is going to become. Like I said, I'm building this and replicating a lot after Krypton Calls. Instead, it's going to be even bigger than Krypton Calls, I think. It's just everything we're doing with it is just screaming success with Lunar Dust, with Lunar Pump, which we'll talk about here in a second too, and also with Infinion.
Yeah, and there won't be a time where we're not going to show up, people. We roll with the punches over here, and we do what we need to do to stay alive. That's the game here. Like, it is shark-infested waters right now, and has been for a long time. So you either die, you quit, or if you quit, it's done. So you just can't let that happen, no matter what.
I mean, for 10 straight days, I had the worst sinus infection I've ever had in my life. And we were here every day doing Lunar Dust, trending. Yeah, business. When you own businesses, they never sleep. Most people know this, but I'm in real estate. I flip houses in real life. It doesn't matter if I'm sick. That plumber, my GC, that electrician, they still ringing my phone off the hook. So, you don't have time. When you're self-employed, you're never off the clock. So many people don't realize that. They think, oh, you're so lucky, you're self-employed. And I am. I would not change my life for anything. It allows me to have more times with my kids. I can do most things from home, all that good stuff. At the end of the day, you are never off of the clock, and it is highly stressful. There is something not stressful about working a 9 to 5, clocking out, going home, and having nothing to do or nothing to worry about. So there's a trade-off there from being self-employed to working a normal 9 to 5. So, but with that being said, I'm saying all that to say it never stops. Doesn't matter if you're sick, business doesn't care about that.
No, it doesn't. And what is it? What's that saying? Oh, I quit my 9 to 5 to go self-employed. Now I work 24/7.
Yep. That's facts. Yep. On vacation, it doesn't matter. You're always on the clock. When you have responsibility, Yes, sir. Hey, we got Mr. Bitzel in the house. What is up, brother? Bitzel. Good to see you, of course. And we got our boy SFC as well. And our man, Richard. Richard, when you going to come on, bro? When you're going to give us the real sauce here?
would be awesome. Let us know. I'm excited to see all the stuff with Ripsaw, everything that's going on with the Patreon tokens, dude. It's going to be awesome. Open invitation, sir. Ready to receive you here on Lunar Dust Trending to let everybody know, because I'm so excited for it. It's going to be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and with that, let's go ahead and pop some stuff up. Maybe take a quick look at the market. Bitcoin's up today. It's up over 88,000. ETH still holding strong at 2.9. BNB just over 850. Solana 120 to 125. It's at 124. Dogecoin hanging around that 12 cents. So everything's pretty much looking the same day to day. Fear and greed is slightly upticking. I think we were at 24 a couple days ago. So slightly ticking upwards. So yeah, good to see. Nice. Also, as always, go check out Crypto Over Red Bull. Got to give myself a plug. Hey, I'm one of the hosts. It's my show. Why not? Yesterday's episode was why retail is always late, even when they're early. Tomorrow's episode is what you should be looking for when you're seeing communities. How to decipher, is it a real community? Is it a fake community? Is it just hype? All those good things, because we're programmed. We get in there. Oh, this token has 400 Telegram members. Wow, this one has 25,000. That's definitely the better token because they have 25,000 members. But is it? That'll be what we kind of talk about in that episode. So it'll be an important one. You watch it, share it with your friends, leave comments, tell us your different stories that you have with projects. But I'm really excited to finish recording that one and get it up there for everyone to listen to. And my episode's growing day to day, or my podcast, I should say, not episodes, growing pretty much with every episode. I'm starting to pop up more into the search bar, and people are watching me from just searching, I guess, crypto on Spotify and Apple. And that's no doubt from you guys commenting and watching and giving me engagement and things like that. So yeah, I appreciate that. Also,
nice. Don't drop in the knowledge, guys. Don't miss it.
Any news? Let's see. Haven't really looked. I wanted to see if there was anything major. Again, guys, anything major going on in the market? Let's see. Gold market cap stands at 30.6 trillion compared to Bitcoin's 1.768, 17x larger. Mark my words. I actually did an episode of Crypto Over Red Bull about Bitcoin being the single biggest asset by 2050 at the latest. I think it's going to happen before that. Mark my words. Before, in our lifetime, Bitcoin is going to be bigger than gold. 100% Bitcoin is going to be bigger than gold, especially, baby boomers are my parents' generation. So by no means wish them off this world. But facts of life, as the baby boomers especially start to go off, and, we got Gen X and millennials and all that taking over, we're living in the digital world, especially even the generation below us. We're more interested in Bitcoin. I own a decent amount of Bitcoin. I own 0 precious metals. It's not something that I'm interested in. And I think a lot of my generation feels the same way. So just that fact alone is gonna make Bitcoin bigger. And, I think a lot of people say we're about to have like the biggest generational wealth kind of transfer from the baby boomers down to our generation. And I guarantee a lot of those baby boomers that inherit gold will probably sell it for Bitcoin or just sell it outright. Whether they want the cash or whatever. So yeah, go listen to that episode. I don't want to spend too much time, but it's somewhere down here. Let's see what episode it's at. See if I can't find it soon. Well, I do a Bitcoin versus gold episode, but that's not the episode I'm talking about. But yeah, going over to Crypto Over Red Bull, you'll find it. It's single biggest asset.
If you find it in the meantime, drop it into the mod Telegram chat. We have to check it out.
Let's see.
For sure.
Also, I did see this. Grant Cardone, who's getting huge into Bitcoin's plans to go public in 2026, aiming to build the world's largest Bitcoin real estate company. So that's cool. Again, I know this for a fact. I'm in real estate. My wife's a realtor. More and more real estate companies are and buyers and sellers are willing to take payment and stuff in Bitcoin. Something 5 years ago, majority of brokers would have never have even considered. Now, some of your biggest brokers in the world are starting to take commissions and all that stuff in Bitcoin. So again, the world's changing.
Signs are there. The signs are there, everybody. There's no doubt about it. And that's what we're doing here, brother. We're trying to position ourselves in a really solid spot here. So when this all comes around, we'll be there with open arms. That's the plan.
Let's
What
see.
else
All
we
right.
got?
Yeah, nothing else major. Yeah, I think we were here yesterday. So yeah, that's Trust Wallet refunding the $7 million hack.
Yes.
So yeah, let's see. We're moving on. Who we got first?
All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Infinion, brother. Infinion.
All right, yeah, let's talk some Infinion. As many people know, Infinion is our project. It's our layer 2 blockchain. Mainnet is live. We do have tokens on it. It is trading. It's kind of what started this whole ecosystem. It's the infinitely smarter blockchain, if you will. That led to a whole bunch of different things. We have the Infinion wallet. We have our own social site. We have so many things going on. The biggest thing going on, Lunar Pump. It's a token launcher. Shout out to Ripsaw Token. So we got fight. We got just overtaken only rows. And okay, what just happened? Taking only rows for the top spot of King of the Hill. So they're at 10.56K. Only Rose is at 10.16. Now they're doing 100K bonding market cap. Only Rose, I believe, is doing a 50K, which Only Rose is in the top 5. We'll hit on Ripsaw. So Ripsaw is a project we're going to be back. And I know Richard, he was in the chat. Either he'll come on or I'll explain everything about exactly what we're going to be doing with that. It's going to be called a Patreon token. It's actually going to have its own section. We're up to 21.91 SOL. I think we were at 17 for yesterday's episode. It is a real business. It's a bar. They're going to be going live here very shortly. Going to be here. Everyone needs to join. We can tip them, hang out, listen to some music, all that fun stuff. But this is just a start. There's going to be other bars. There's going to be other categories, I guess you can say, kind of related or in that Patreon section. So this is kind of the beginning of us starting to go into the real world. Again, shout out to Richard for doing a lot of that work and getting people into crypto, because we know that taking people that are already so ingrained in crypto, doesn't matter how many times they get scammed, they're not going to come off a pump fund and different things like that. People love getting scammed. So yeah, we're going to kind of build it. The new people that come in, Lunar Pump is going to be their baseline. Everything we're doing, Lunar Dust, everything's going to be their baseline, which is our ultimate goal. And yeah, I'm going to let Richard hopefully come on and let him explain it. Or like I said, when he says we're good to go, I'll completely explain it. It's only 10.54%. Actually, I don't think one sell yet. So it's been straight buys. Nice. Because what we're doing with this isn't for a huge short-term gain. Now, if you want to use it for a short-term gain, you can. Obviously, it's your choice. It's crypto. You can buy, you can sell. But everyone getting behind this and everything we're doing is to build up to the success. Lunar Pump, I know we're sending minimum 30% of everything Lunar Pump generates, which if you do the math of what token launchers can generate, we're immediately sending it over to Infinion. We're going to be sending portions of Lunar Dust revenue over to Infinion. Like everything we're doing is going to kick back to Infinion and our Lunar Dust. So again, if you're sleeping on Ripsaw token, you still got a very good entry. That all the tokens so far that we've backed on Lunar Pump have bonded pretty easily. And again, outside of Lunar Dust and me sending to the Infinion chat and to my private chat and to the Lunar Dust chat, this is all that we've done so far. Done no YouTube videos. I've done no tweets, done no major marketing. And I know there are going to be people coming into the bar. They got stuff out with QR codes and stuff to scan that will bring you right to Lunar Pump. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be bringing a lot of real world business, a lot of real world musicians potentially into Lunar Pump, and it's going to be I think it's going to be a cool thing to see.
Exciting times, dude. Just imagine you're sitting there at the bar, munching your tallow fries, having a blast, having your beer, your whiskey, whatever it is. You see the bar playing or the band playing up there or whoever performing or whatever act it is. And the QR code's right there in front of you. You want to tip them? Boom. QR code. Boom. You're in the chat. You can chat in there. And they're going to be live streaming on there too as well. So you can tip them. And if they want to run other, giveaways there, they can reward back the actual patrons of the bar in real time into that chat as well with crypto, which is, I think, when you add that real world implication, dude, it's going to be real.
Yep. Everything, again, we've laid the foundation. A lot of people, we had the huge success with Operation Phoenix, which became Infinion. Of course, that launch with the pre-sale with bonus tokens, all that stuff didn't go as planned. So a lot of people got discouraged, but people don't realize the foundation we're building for this. One of the very few projects I would say that's actually building something legitimate, building something real. We show up every day and we're building the real ground floor for products. Lunar Pump offers you stuff that Pump Fund doesn't offer you. It's such a cool platform. You can tip the band, hell, can even tip you if they're streaming and stuff like that. Lunar Dust there is nothing else like it, from the trending show to the game show to the Lunar Dust review to everything that we're incorporated. The ground floor is just laid, and it's just a matter of people
live streaming on Lunar Pump, all tied into that. Of course, that was the whole point of Lunar Dust, was to show people the capability of that feature within the platform, and I haven't seen anyone else doing it at this moment.
Looks like we got another token. Looks like we got another token coming tonight to join Ripsaw Token. So very cool. So yeah, guys, this is about to get real. Yeah. And everything. Lunar Pump was kind of born to like help out Infinion, but then we realized it can be huge in its own right. So we did what we do and we built something even bigger. Lunar Dust literally released to show off the streaming and tipping feature of Lunar Pump. And now it's evolved into what may even be the biggest part of the ecosystem is Lunar Dust Media. So it's just, it's
and it's great because it really what Richard is doing really complements like what we're doing here with the trending show, because like we're kind of doing the online digital side of it, right? Reaching across and building our audience on this show and the game show, and then Richard's literally out there in the real world, bringing the real world into it, and then when they come in, we have this platform here ready to promote all the stuff we got going there, tokens, the launchpad, Infinion, all of it. So it's really complementing what we're doing here, and I'm excited to see it. And for people to kind of understand, exactly how this will all, I guess, kind of work, and just to kind of put yourself in that position of like I said, being in the bar, listen to it, doing it, and these are basically the the features. Here's a really quick ad that will show you the features of exactly what we're talking about, how they work, just in case there's any newbies in the audience. This is the features that we're referencing.
Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live, get rewarded instantly. Only on Lunar Pump. Visit lunarpump.fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web3.
Yep, that's the ad.
There it is, Peter. Just so any noobs can understand exactly what that feature is, and it's live right now on Solana at this moment, but very, very soon, guys, the whole EVM side is going to be coming back to Lunar Pump, and it's going to be pretty awesome, because I love that feature where you change the thing, and then the kind of all the background changes and the theme kind of changes depending on the chain that you're on. We showed it a little before. Once it comes back, we'll be rolling that out as well to show the beautiful platform that we got. And mobile is being worked on really hard and heavy. Shout out to Calvin in the background there. He is working his ass off over the whole holidays as well. So big kudos to him for that. He's crushing it back there. So yeah, expect the EVM side and mobile all working nice and dandy here in the new year very soon.
Yep. Also, while we're on Infinion, let's bring up Mr. P. Bring up the NFTs from Lunar Dust. Really cool thing. We are halfway to the CMC listing. We have $2,500 saved up from the NFTs for that CMC listing. So, we're at, we need 102 more sold. We're going to go ahead and get that the CMC listing. What's going on, Titan? So yeah, guys, we got 102 more to sell. Then we will be at our price to get that CMC listing, continue building out everything that we're building out, continue our game shows, continue having fun of the ultimate crypto game show, only crypto game show. So yeah, guys. But
Yeah.
MSP, if you want to take it real quick and explain the NFTs to everyone real quick while we're talking Infinion, and it is part of the Infinion.
Yeah, and we won't have to go back into it a little later soon. It's kind of all par. We'll take this opportunity to talk about Moon or Dust real quick. Absolutely, of course, you can head on over to moonordust.media here. Here you can get access to everything. And this site, Adam is working on a new version of this site, kind of to incorporate more stuff. Obviously, we got some more game shows in the works too that we've mentioned. So, it's going to have to encompass all of this as well. As part of Moon or Dust Media. But yeah, head on over, moonordust.media. It's all there right up here. You can go and mint your Moon or Dust NFT. You can look at the advertising down here. It'll pop up this little deck right here and give you a breakdown on the advertising possibilities in there. Where are we? Yes, right here. And then you can also get the trending bot up here. Add the mod trending bot. We'll be adding a leaderboard. And then there's a form there as well to become a contestant on the game show that you can fill out. How it all works, and then there's more details on the mod NFTs. But yes, this is one of our big things at the moment, of course, is the NFTs. So you click that button and it will bring you to this page right here. We're at let me just refresh that. We're under 148 of 250. It's the last week that these are going to be at 1 Solana each, and they will be bumped up to 1.2 Solana after this. Promise, think Scout's honor, this is actually going to happen. By popular demand, we extended it a week till after the new year, just to give people time to recuperate if they wanted to get any more. And of course, there was only going to be ever 250 of these in relation to the Moon or Dust game show itself. And that all encompasses how do you generate the revenue? What's the payback here, you ask? Yes, here is the details. If you click details down here, it'll pop up this guy right here, and it gives you all the details. Here's the roadmap. We started out at 5% revenue share. Once we hit 100, we bumped that up to 10%, which we're sitting at currently. And we did a 10 Solana burn and earn as well. So we're going to be putting those tokens to work here very soon. Chuck is from Fire Chicken, which we'll be talking about soon as well, is going to be helping us out. To get that going. He does that a lot over there with arbitrage and all that, so we want to put it to work instead of just burning it. And of course, then we go to, once we hit 200 sold, it's going to go up to 15% revenue share, and we're working on the trending bot as well. It goes towards the development of that. And when we sell out 250 sold, it goes to 20% rev share. And we're going to get that CMC listing, as Sean had mentioned, and we're looking at the development of the bringing basically the game show itself to kind of the next level. It's still kind of in beta, really. Technically, we haven't kind of made any vast improvements or brought it to the next phase yet. So that will also expedite that. I want to see this green tick here very soon, guys. It's the last week to get them at 1 Solana. And the revenue share for these. So obviously we have the trending bot itself, which you're watching the show right now, and any of the top 5. And of course, the revenue stream from that is the boosts, the multipliers, or the tiered boosts. So that's one revenue stream. Then also we have, of course, like I mentioned, the sponsorships over here. Sean is very well versed in this, obviously, through Krypton calls and all that stuff. And he's got great connections with Tyler Hill, who runs Fluence. And so we are basically a client of theirs. So anybody comes to them looking for sponsorships or promotional stuff, we'll be there on the menu as an option for them as well. And of course, we're working with the Assure DeFi guys at the moment as well to help us bring leads in. We're helping them with their show Kill Switch as well. They really love what we're doing over here, and we're going to make that a really strong collaboration here moving forward. It's going to benefit all parties, help us generate that revenue. And of course, Sean and myself soon will be doing their Moon or Dust reviews, which is another revenue stream for the NFTs as well. People come, they want token reviews done. We'll be putting them out on Moon or Dust. And obviously Sean does it too with Krypton calls and things, but he's bringing some of that over here as well to facilitate the NFTs. And of course, we did launch the NFTs because everything we do here is really community focused. You can see from like Infinion, with the ever appreciating asset, the whole idea behind that is to give back to the community. The more people use it, the more it hedges against ETH under the hood, and then it disperses that amongst the ecosystem and all the users on the chain itself. And then of course you have Lunar Pump, you got the ICO options in there as well, which is designed to like benefit the community, so they have way more control over their launch by setting wallet amounts, doing pre-sales and things like that, and being able to have a lot more control. So when you come out the gates, everybody's getting in at the same price point. There's no big massive dumps. Of course, you can do the latter as well. You can do a regular launch, but having that was one of the big things. And again, Moon or Dust, that's what Moon or Dust is all about as well, creating this platform. The bot doesn't cost you anything to get in. The options are there if you want to boost, of course, but it doesn't cost anything. Organically, you can get on here and you can take advantage of the show itself. And then, of course, last but not least, you have the Lunar Dust token, the only token that's going to be involved with Lunar Dust Media. And it's sitting at, where is it at right now? In around just below the 60k market cap, and this is something that we're going to be getting that CMC listing for. This is the token right now. It's a really good chance to get in here, and of course, with the revenue we do generate, we're constantly building a treasury of this also ourselves. So this is the token we'll be pushing. If you want to get involved there, you can do that. If you want to pick up an NFT, you can do that. If you're not in a financial position, like I always say, that is totally fine. To tune in, help us spread the bot around, help people avail of the platform we're building here. And you know, the more people we have coming over, sharing the content, all that stuff, that all helps as well. So whatever your situation, there's many ways you can help do this, and do it for the cause. I think I got everything there, Sean. How was that? Did I miss anything?
I think you got it. I think we got it all.
Alrighty.
Getting work done during your monologues.
Yeah, gotta be done. Never stops. But yeah, heading over to Lunar Dust Media, spread the word, get people, get projects, projects you're involved in. We all know everybody's involved in multiple projects. Get the bot installed. Take advantage of what we're doing here. And like I said, with
no
that
downside.
bot, you could be called on to participate and represent your community for $1,000 top wallet against the AI whales in prime time on Wednesdays as well. So, you know, what you got to lose? All right, there we go. What we got next? We got Fire Chicken, baby. You got Fire Chicken there, Sean? Let me add you up here. Is Sean there? Has he lost us?
No. Sorry, I was looking at something really cool. I might be able to share in a second. Yeah, okay. I did just get confirmation. Yeah, we'll show it in 1 second. So let's see. I'm sorry. Let's move on, and then we'll come back to what I was just looking at. Going on to Rose Knows All, I think.
Oh no, Fire Chicken.
Fire Chicken is next. Okay, where you at, Fire
baby.
Chicken? All right. I know they're redoing their website, so I don't want to show off their website yet because I think it looks great. Chuck doesn't care for it, so we're gonna respect their wishes.
Just so people know it exists, it is there. It is sitting there, so it is live, but it is going over an overhaul. Let's say.
Yep. And then Fire Chicken. Yep. Let's see, because they do tons of arbitraging, which is kind of what they're good at. And he's going to kind of, I know, guide us a little bit because we want to start generating some fees, because why not? All the revenue sources we can get, we want to get. So let's see there. Let's see, 24-hour trading volumes at 54. That's all via arbitrage, which is awesome. So all your different things all right here that he has going on. So yeah, really cool. And then going back on over to that Twitter, I don't think there's any new updates. Stag holders on BSC, I know you guys migrated over. It's somewhere down here. It's right here. No rush, but you're able to send over your Stag tokens to get some Fire Chicken, which is right there. And yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, that's no major updates. That was pretty much the main update that just happened. Let's come on over, check out Fire Chicken. And like we said, this is the deck side. See 1.3K volume, but you really have to go on over to CoinGecko to really see that volume popping off. So 54,233 market cap. So really cool. Obviously, great community. They basically stay stable. Just kind of like Lunar Dust. They just kind of keep trading up and down, creating that volume, and yeah, everything's looking really good with it. So yeah, of course, we'll keep everyone up to date with Fire Chicken, as they always have news in. And of course, Chuck, if you're listening, you're always welcome to come on. You've been on the game show, you've been on trending, so yeah, you can come over and tell everyone about Fire Chicken.
Yes, welcome, Shurian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Shurians, maybe that's right. I'm not sure, but welcome. Thanks for tuning in again today. Appreciate you. Yes, Dr. Fire Chicken is really awesome. He's a really good dude. Dude works in healthcare and everything. He's a giving guy, and he's all about education in the space too, which is very admirable. So, yes, Chuck, look forward to
saving the world.
Sir.
Now we're moving on to Only Rose.
One degen at a time.
For sure.
All right, yes, Only Rose. All right, let's pop that up real quick.
Yeah, so we have our girl Rose right there, like you've never seen her.
You got that badonk. Yeah, I got that badonk.
So yeah, I know C Lady, one of the developers behind it, she was on yesterday talking about. I know they have a OnlyFans girl they're gonna be doing some like special backroom stuff with. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's good. They're monetizing it, of course, which will help, with the project and Only Rose. So just really cool stuff that they have going on. C Lady, Mr. Bitzel, Plain Jane, Jester, Arcade, all long time members of Infinion, of Krypton Calls, or whatever you want to call it. So always a huge shout out to them.
They've been on the roller coaster with us for a while.
Yep. Again, Only Rose, he got knocked off 10.13 compared to Ripside 10.52. We need to get Rose back into that King of the Galaxy main spot. She's still in the King of the Galaxy, but she's not in the mainstay anymore. So yeah, let's go over and check her out. She does have 20 soul in the bonding curve, just like Ripsaw has, but remember, this is a 50K bond and market cap. Ripsaw is 100. You can buy it, you can sell it right here. Buy, you can sell. You have all the comments right here. We have our top holders. We have the live trades. So everyone, come off. I know it's been creating quite the volume, as you can tell. Mostly buys, but this is definitely total volumes at 19.18K. So pretty solid for a young token launcher like ours. So.
It's great, man. It's great. And Celia, she's been involved so long. She's such a sweet person. She's been grinding between, the DeFi Derby. She's always got VCs going over there. She's got the man token going. She's been so supportive. We had her on yesterday. Go and check that out. We talked to the lady herself behind this, and they got some stuff coming up, secret Telegram rooms and this and that. And spicy stuff. So if that's your gig, head on over there. And I guess see Rose like you never seen her before then, huh?
Yeah, definitely. And then I think on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, they do DeFi Derby with, I think, the man token.
That's right.
I've been once or twice. It's a very bad time for me. It's kind of when we're getting the kids ready for bed and all that stuff. But yeah, I try to make it when I can. So yeah, Only Rose, awesome project, awesome team behind it, and Rose is going to have her time. I am very, very confident in that.
So head on over. Rose Knows All, and then is the website, and the X handle is Rose Knows All 25. So go and check it out, everybody, and check out yesterday's episode too, and hear it all from C Lady herself, the woman behind it all.
Yep. Moonboy,
oh boy,
Jacko hanging out. Moonboy's always just baby Jacko. Moonboy always just hanging out, having a good time in his spacesuit. We all know Mike, what he's doing. Mike kind of took it over. He's building a user-friendly, or let's just say a noob-friendly sniper bot, trading bot, all that fun stuff. Because again, I will say they can get kind of confusing to use. You kind of get nervous. You're opening up wallets. You're sending money here. You're sending money there. Shout out to everyone here. 146 people watching. So the numbers are up a little bit today. Definitely not even close to all-time high, but with the holidays, it's one of the higher days for sure. So let's check out that chart. That chart's been looking good, Mike. 23K. I believe we had an all-time high with Moonboy of 400K. It was the first token launched on the EVM side of
of course.
Of Lunar Pump. And guys, EVM side is coming back. We have Sol, we have Infinion. And we're going to have ETH, and we already had base. It's just like everything else, taking a little bit longer than we wanted. Each side is essentially having to be built out. So we're going to get there, guys, and get it back online here as soon as we can. But yeah, as you can see,
our boy, VIP. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yep. Again, anyone that feels so inclined, repost the stream. Let's get more people here. Let's say about to hit 150. And let's keep the fun going.
Yeah, nicely done, Mike. Keep it going. Of course, as always, definitely keep going out there, and we keep doing what we do. Hey, like I would say, bro, you gotta get your Moonboy merch. Put it out there. This is going to be the merch. We got the Moonboy mugshot tee right here. We got Moonboy and Draco desk mat. I want to pick up one of everything, but then you got the 1,000 light year stare. From the movie, what is it? 1,000-yard stare, they say, that you get when you're in the military. And then you have Make Degens Great, Straight Out of Uranus. Then you got the Moonboy Classic. You got Say Win again, and then you got the Moonboy, just the sweatshirt there with the PFP, and you got the classic Moonboy Lunar Pump. You got the T and the black one there, and come in different colors as well. So they're really awesome. I know Adam got this one here, the Moonboy mugshot, and it's really good. Quality's great. It looks really sweet. So you can head on over to store.infinion.com and pick all of that stuff up if you are so inclined. And hey, here's a cool advert for the Infinion store. Why not? And of course, there you go. Head on over to the Infinion store. We got Moonboy merch on there. We got Lunar Pump merch. We got Baby Draco merch. Yeah, there's some lovely stuff on there, guys. So head on over. Some tickets are fancy. Go pick it up. Of course, that all comes into the revenue stream too and goes back into the whole ecosystem. So, you know, don't hesitate. Moonboy rocks, and I'm excited to see for the future of Moonboy, bro. Oh, big time. Win mod merch. Expect to see mod on the Infinion store soon.
Yeah, it's just been so hectic trying to get everything up that we want up that you know, the small stuff like that we haven't been able to get to, but I'm sure we're going to get to. But yeah, what do we have next? Is it none other than the undisputed champion almost at this point is I guess Kurumi, Mr. P, if you want to give it a shout out real quick.
Sir, you got it. Shout out. Good morning, Manny. Shout out to Kurumi fam, of course, again up here top in the charts for another week. They have definitely won the holiday season anyway. They never stop voting over there, so really appreciate you guys. For anybody that's new, it's these guys are based in Japan. It's on BNB, obviously. The website there at the bottom is kurumibnb.com. And we've talked about it many times. We're still hoping to get somebody on. I've been DMing with Manny too, so hopefully we'll get someone on at some point here in the near future to give us the full update on everything. But again, it is your solid dog meme token here, and these guys seem to be pushing hard. They have been involved with, I believe, Nero. It says it was the people that created Nero. So it's from the same family as, you know, Doge, Shiba Inu, Nero, and Kokoro. So they're basically trying to pull off something similar. And at the low end there, even with Kokoro, it hit 100 million. The others went into the billions. And we all know how doggy tokens can go. And this is basically the newest dog from that same family. I as far as I'm aware, from what I've seen, that's what I can make out. And yeah, so like I said, you know how dog tokens are going to go. They've been holding steady too in the chart for over the holidays. They went down a bit, of course, but who didn't over the holidays? That's just how it goes. But they're definitely a strong, solid community, no doubt about it. So you can head on over to the website there. Let's check out the X handle here. Oh yeah, and just to mention too, they do have a future prospect here where they want to have like this big global dog initiative, basically, for, you know, basically taking care of dogs, right? Giving them homes, this kind of thing, which they'll be announcing more about in the future, I'm sure, once they hit certain milestones and things like that. But they're certainly active. They just had some spaces 2 days ago, so it's definitely an active community. Definitely working over there, checking it out. Let's have a look at the X account there, Sean. We have the handle, of course, is at Kurumi CTO. So it was a CTO in the end. They're looking at sitting at nearly 2,100 members. Their community is over 430 members. Really good, solid, organic. All the links there in the pinned. Any new updates? 2026 will be the year of Kurumi. Ooh, I like that. Nice graphic. Pop it up there. Let's have a look. Authentic origin, Doge legacy. White Shiba Inu, real world origin, named by Doge mother, inherits the Doge series as the big dog successor with a pure and lasting IP essence. Diamond Hand CTO community core, long-term Diamond Hand core, strong action and consensus, building lasting community structure through trust and collaborative actions. Meme name from the start, English catchy and speakable. Chinese means wealth flows into treasury. easy, intuitive, cross-language spread with natural theme power. Is that meme power? My bad. Cultural asset with high memeability, all paintings, stories, novels, visual works, continuously produced. Global users can co-create culture content, deepens and spreads. And native BNB chain ecosystem fit origin within Binance, native to BNB chain, wallets becoming primary Web3 entry points, naturally matching BNB's need for a mass meme symbol. There you go. And that's what I like about this. It's cool. I like the whole style of it. It's very wholesome token. And you know, I just like the angle they're going for, and they do stories there on the X all the time, dropping stories about Kurumi himself and his escapades. But yeah, it's good. I love this token. Any other updates there for us, Sean? On the X, there's the latest episode, more spaces there. But yeah, it seems like they're really pushing for, you know, maximum inclusion here, no matter what language you speak, where you're from. So they're making that extra effort to cross over here into this market. And why wouldn't you? I wish it was as easy to do it the other way around, but it ain't so easy. But definitely go and check him out. And you know, Manny's always there in the mod chat if you have any questions about it. I know he's in there and he speaks with him as well. He's a strong over there, as far as I'm aware. So you can always ask him if you want to get involved. Kurumi CTO, how's this chat looking, Sean? What do you think?
Yeah, dipped under 1 million for the first time since we've been covered it. And if you're like me, I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as an entry point.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. I'm like, all right, I might be going over there picking up a bag here with that kind of.
So yeah, it stayed around 1.8 to 2.2 a lot, right around Christmas. Like a lot of projects kind of dipped. So yeah, not necessarily a bad thing. Always good to correct. Gives newer people that are potentially watching Lunar Dust the chance to get a good solid entry.
Well, I mean, since they've been watching Lunar Dust, it's for the most part, it's been, like we said, between 1.8 and 2.2 million. It's been rolling steady just until before the holiday season, I guess. And now it's dropped down to just below 1 million. That looks like a good entry point to me for sure. So I'll be keeping an eye on this one.
Yep. And yeah, 150 people watching the stream. So shout out to everyone joining us. One of our biggest post, I guess you could say, December crowds. I mean, prior to that liquidity X, I mean, we were hitting 300 plus, and then holidays rolled around. So yeah, no doubt our streams will get back up there. But yeah, we love Kurumi. You guys keep it up. Keep trying to be the undisputed number one. And yeah, let's check something out. So as everyone knows, we got 10 more minutes left. Let's see what we have going on here. So we have Lunar Pump right here. And as everyone knows, we're getting ready. We have a big event happening on the 3rd, revolving around our Ripsaw token. So we've been doing some different things, tidying it up, just getting everything ready, make sure the stream is working, which again, tomorrow's episode of Lunar Dust, the chat is going to be hanging out on Lunar Pump. We'll share the link. Joe will no doubt be asking you for wallets. Joe's awesome at communicating with the crowd and getting you guys involved. So yeah, be a part of Joe winning. Maybe he's going to move 250. Speaking of that,
come on, Joe.
You want to do everything but what Merc did. One of our close allies to the project. Let's give that a spin and and relive it.
All right, here is Merc representing Captain BNB for one of our earlier episodes, trying to win $1,000 in the top wallet from the AI whales. Go check it out.
Let's go with 19.
All right, wallet 19. What are you hiding? 150.
Of course.
Whoa. All right, guys. That means Merc is going to be playing for 300 or 0, a true moon or dust scenario that we have. And Magnus, are you going to give Merc any kind of break, or are you going to force him to play for that 0 or 300? Magnus, make that up.
Listen, my friend, with one prize left and dreams of uplifting Captain BNB, consider the wise choice presented before you. My offer is $195.
All right, Merc, chat. Magnus is offering you to walk away with $195 right now. The alternative is either 300 or 0. So very fair offer right here, Merc. In chat, you do have 48 seconds to consult with anyone from Captain BNB or the chat. So go ahead and take that time. And when you're ready, Let us know if you're going to moon or dust. You have 40 seconds.
As a true Captain B&B community member, we're gonna diamond hand our original pick, and yeah, we're happy with that. Let's go with 13. We're keeping 13.
All right, so we're gonna dust it. All right, Magnus.
You've
Oh,
chosen
yeah.
risk
Unity?
over certainty. One hopes Captain B&B rewards your boldness. Until next time, stay safe.
All right, Merc, I pretty much know what we're doing, just so everyone knows how the game is played. In spite of not liking Magnus, you have chosen Wallet 13, but he does give you the option to switch it out if you want. So do you want to swap 13 out for 17, or are we keeping 13 as the chosen wallet?
13. 13's the wallet.
Ooh, I'm nervous for you, Merc. All right,
Remember,
Mr. Pixel, let us know what's behind Wallet 13.
let's go Pixel.
Dust wallet.
What? Are you
Merc,
kidding me?
dude, this might be the wildest game we ever. Yeah, very cool.
Commiserations, Mark. Hopefully, we'll have Captain B on again to, pull it back and, do right by Captain B&B. And we had one or two other, I think we had, was it two other dusts or one other dust we had so far?
Yep. Maybe two. They might have been two. It's definitely two, maybe three dust. No moons yet, but we've had quite a few big wins.
750. We had two 750s.
Our inaugural episode, he got what, 850?
Right.
Yeah.
Tengi got a 850.
Tengi.
And then
Yeah, I don't know.
Asub got 750 and BioCrypt, I think, got 750.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I also wanted to show this. This is the current version of Lunar Pump. Like I was leaning into, we've been tightening it up. So we, as you can tell, we got that's going to be the newer look and the older one. And then, it's kind of showing you the difference. Just tighten up a little bit. I notice everything's a little bit smaller, or like I said, more compacted. This all looks really good. Like I said, guys, everyone was around when this was just the MVP product, and we're just slowly building it where it needs to be, to look its best, to be its best. And I truly only see two competitors for us: Pump Fun and Les Bonk. So let's go after Les Bonk. Let's knock them out and continue taking market share from Pump Fun. But like I said, with these real world stuff we have going on, we have some other stuff. We got, Mike's going to be getting us a sniper bot, all that stuff. We got a lot of degen devs that want to launch with it, but they really want sniper bots, of course. Everyone knows how the space works. So, we're trying to get everything to everyone for what they need. And again, old one. Kind of like it. I kind of like how it's tidied up a little bit. Everything's a little bit wider and more just bigger, and this is just a little bit
more streamlined.
Yeah, I like it. And then of course we're gonna have the additional chains. Like look, when Infinion, it's gonna light up green and have that nice Infinion logo that I came up with myself. Mike's gonna
you did such a good job on that, Sean.
Yep. Then you got we're gonna have BSC. We're going to have base. We're going to have ETH. And for people that might be new, this side was live. But after we launched Sol, we did such a big upgrade that you see right here that we went offline with the other one so we can bring it up to par of what you're seeing here, which is why. So it looks like we're going to have a little featured one right here. So that's cool. You can have all your top live streams, no doubt. Lunar Dust will be hanging out right there. Yeah, guys, it's coming along. I think January 3rd, we have a big stream with Ripsaw Token. So anyone that's available, we can come, we can hang out, join that Lunar Pump chat, have a good time.
And we want to see it the way tokens are bonding up there. You can see that little animation up there on token bonds.
Yep.
We want it going at that rate, even faster.
Yes, it's going at that rate. It means Infinion's chart is pumping, everything is pumping, and like I said, we're going to show the crypto world what it looks like when you take the greed out of Devin. Like I said, we're community members just like everyone else. We invested in Infinion. We are pretty much all Infinion's biggest holders, the original core team. There's like two other ones maybe that are right up there with us, but the devs, we're the biggest holders. We put the most money into this. So we didn't just launch it and then, farm everything and then disappear. Like we put our money. My stuff is down like everyone else's. So I have all the motivation in the world to get my investment back, just like everyone else, and make this a success.
Yes, sir. Welcome, Crypto Night. There he is. I hope you've had a great holiday season, sir. I know I've been taking some digital detox time, so good for you. I hope more of us did that too. So it's good to see you back on here, sir.
Oh yeah, no, Crypto Night's been taking a break. Not the same without you, Crypto Night. So good to see you popping back in. I think after New Year he'll be back to work and back to crypto, hanging out.
Yeah, excited for it. And he was even on one of our audience editions as well. He played too during the building phase when we were testing all this out and testing out the game show and stuff. But yeah, look at that. Look at Lunar Pump, dude. It is looking more and more beautiful as we keep doing this here. I can't wait to see all of this live as well very soon. Of course, you got what do you call it up there? Pump Social as well, right? There's a whole, people aren't even aware. There's like Wallet. There's so much stuff here. But you got Pump Social, which is a whole social media site, very similar to X style. So, keep that familiarity, but also that it would be eventually totally tied into Lunar Pump, and you'll be able to, there'll be an interaction there that, watch the space, I guess. But it's sitting there, it's ready to rock. All right, Mike's calling someone out. You mess things up a bit. We update the Lunar Pump LP so scanners and snipers outside the bubble platform can scan and buy.
Yep. Basically, what he's saying is that you'll be able to take a Lunar Pump address and put it into a Telegram or something, and it'll, the bots will tell you what's going on with it and all that. Mm-hmm. And yes, we aren't going anywhere. And I always say it. I've said this from the onset. Don't listen to what we're saying, but instead watch what we're doing. I'm going to be going on 2.5 years now of building this thing, showing up weekly, now daily for lives. I don't need you to hear me say we aren't going anywhere. I need you to watch me and us not going anywhere. Because like I said, I was there with everything. Like I said, don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm a YouTuber. I can talk all day. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Instead, watch what I'm doing. And that's and that goes for any project. Don't listen to what the devs are saying. Every dev is going to talk a good game. Watch what they're doing. That's
and the thing is, if we wanted to bail, we'd have bailed long ago, and we'd be very silly if we did something like that. So no, we're certainly here for the long haul. Like we said, we're building this empire here from top to bottom, and man, boy, we're dedicated.
Yeah, and I mean, I've said this a million times, but the smartest thing for me to do would have just been to keep working on crypto on calls. I'd actually continue making tons of money instead of sinking it into this. But this is a challenge that I think we're all taking head on. But when this works, the amount of money that we can make off of this is going to be nothing compared to, what I make at Crypto on Calls is nothing compared to this. So just like any other business, it takes time. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5 years for most businesses to take off. So we're getting in that time frame. Groundwork's laid, and we're going to get there.
Me? What? What? I'm dark, bro. I'm dark. You wait to see it. No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm full of fucking sweetness and light, me. I'm always on the positive side. We are manifesting this bitch in 2026. Mark my words. It will be so. I'm speaking that to the universe. Everybody else join in with me. Let's see it in the chat. It will be so, guys. It will be so.
I mean, honestly, the only thing we're missing is liquidity and for people to get back in the market. And I think it's going to start to trickle back down.
Now that you said that, no, we're just going to move on.
Let's see what Mike has to say. We integrate it to Lunar Pump as well. Big portions of revenue will go to Moonboy token and Infinion token. Extremely bullish utility for newbies and norms, people who usually don't handle. Okay, yeah, like we said, all the revenue, everything we're doing, coming back to Infinion. Also, shout out to Mike. The Mufasa of Lunar Dust NFTs. Mustafa is the king of the Infinion NFTs. Mike Barney so far is the king of mod NFTs, but it's not over. We still have 102 left to sell. So can someone knock Mike off of that king of the hill when it comes to NFTs? And we'll see.
What's he sitting on now? Is the man close to 30 strong at this point?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it's up there.
Well, shout out to you, Mike. We appreciate the support, man. We're glad that you share the vision here with us and everybody that's picked up an NFT thus far. We appreciate you guys. The more and more we sell, the quicker we expedite all this stuff. And here we want to get the mod token listed as well. So the sooner we sell out, sooner that's going to happen. And again, last week at 1 sol, 1.2 sol next week. So keep an eye if you are looking to get one. And like we always say, I know Coffee Coin did it. Space Cat was telling us they picked up one for their treasury as well. So you know what, any token you have, you can pick one up, put it in your treasury, and benefit from the 20% rev share once we sell these out. And join in the mission. Let our success also be your success and your project success with everything we're building here. And utilize the platform. Get the bot.
Yep.
Yeah, Lunar Pump, baby. It is looking sexier than ever.
Oh, he's got 30. Yeah. Crypto Night. I can't even remember how many people I told this is a long-term play. Doubters come back in 4 years. We're already more than halfway to those 4 years. And see what you missed. Can't stop, won't stop. There we go. Let's go. So yeah, Mike hanging out with the 30 NFTs. Is anyone gonna top our guy Mike, or is he gonna stay the king of the NFTs? But let's see.
Sean, you said what do you call Mufasa?
But yeah, guys, any real questions? Let's go ahead and get them asked. We're gonna be shutting it down soon. I unfortunately still got a lot of work I have to go do today. Still got some more videos and stuff I got to go make, so I can't hang out too much longer.
Yep, and I am currently working on lining up a lot of content here now for the coming month here. I'm trying to dial in all the stuff for, let's say, expos basically throughout the coming month. And I am looking to do the same for Lunar Pump once we kind of get this dialed in. Once the stuff starts going, we want to line up all that content as well as much as possible to make sure that that's going out. We have a lot of stuff to interact with. So got some busy plates. I know Adam is working on the the website, the new Lunar Dust Media website as well at the moment. And he is also going to be working on the next iteration of the game show here. Strixie's working hard in the background there as well at getting the mobile up to scratch here for the Patreon stuff. So that's what we're going to be testing, of course, in tomorrow's show with the man himself, Squid Grow Joe. So yeah,
it's going to be fun times.
Yeah, and we want to test the chat. So anybody that's watching, please go to Lunar Pump, set up your account. Just connect your wallet, and if you're live in the chat at that moment in time, we'll be doing the audience participation. Hey, you never know. Maybe Joel will shoot out a few tips, whatever. It could be a lot of fun, and we want to test all those things out. So the more people we have in there, the better our test is going to be. We want to test that load, and yeah, there'll be a chance to win some Solana in there too, just for being live in the chat and being active. So yeah, get your account set up and be ready. Don't be there last minute trying to set it up. Go now, lunarpump.fun, and yeah, get your account set up. Get ready for tomorrow's show.
Yeah, all right, guys, we're gonna shut it down. Go check out Ripsaw token. I think we got another one in that same line launching tonight. I believe Richard said, of course.
A musician, I think he said, right?
Yep, he did. Mr. P alluded to it. Squid Grow Joe, our guy, will be on for the Lunar Dust Game Show to win some money for Lunar Dust. So join that Lunar Pump Fun chat. Get your profile created tonight if you haven't done so already, just so we kind of know it looks cool. We know who's talking, all that fun stuff. Of course, we'll be back right after that episode for Lunar Dust. We'll see if Joe can hang around, come join us for some more Lunar Dust trending, hang out, talk, shoot the shit a little bit. Have Joe. It's always fun having Joe. Within the new year, we'll probably get Joe around a little bit more. Let's see. Anything else we forgetting?
I think that's it. I mean, for tomorrow's show, anybody that's watching, if you're just tuning in, go and get the bot installed. It's super easy, everybody. All you got to do is go to the website, moonerdust.media. Up on the top right there, you will see that you can add the trending bot, get it added, and get your community voting and be highlighted in the top 5. Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Multiple channels we go across: YouTube, Twitch, X, Telegram, and take advantage of the platform. It doesn't cost you anything, and we'll always be keeping an eye on projects to see who could participate in the $1,000 Top Wallet Primetime Edition against the AI whales.
Yep. All right, guys. That's going to do it for today's episode. Like we said, we'll be back tomorrow with Lunar Dust with Squid Grow Joe, then Lunar Dust trending. But until we get back together tomorrow, you already know what to do. Trade safe.
Play Moon or Dust live and win big for your community or for yourself. Just don't dust. Tuesday, Audience Edition. Wednesday, Prime Time. Thursday, Microcap. Think you can take on the whales and walk away with a fat bag? Be our guest. For free. Moon or Dust, the most bullish game show in crypto. Go to moonordust.media for details.